heard somewhere that cold water was...
What's the matter?
Nothing. I'll get some water.
What are you looking at? You've seen this before.
I'm sorry.
I don't like the way you're looking at me, Ellie.
I said I was sorry.
Yeah, I know, but what are you sorry for?
I don't know. Stop putting me on trial. You picketed me so I can't think.
Wait a minute, what are you thinking? Are you thinking you made a mistake? Is that it?
Mr. Kowalski is too busy making a pig of himself to think of anything else. Your face and your fingers are disgustingly greasy. Go wash up and then help me clear the table.
Now, that's how I'm going to clear the table. Don't you ever talk that way to me. Pig, Polak, disgusting, vulgar, greasy. Those kind of words have been on your tongue, and your sister's tongue is too much around here. What do you think you are, a pair of queens? Just remember what Huey Long said, that every man's a king, and I'm the king around here. And don't you forget it. My place is all cleared up now. You want me to clear yours?
We have a complaint against your brother.
My brother?
Your brother moved into the Hacienda de Ayala.
And?
He took the land you just distributed.
He's living there.
He put us out.
He killed a man who wouldn't go.
Carlito, is this true?
Yes, it's true.
All right. When I get some time, I'll look into it.
These men haven't got time.
Hmm?
These men haven't got time.
Well, if you just...
1 minute. They plowed the land and they've got it half sowed. And they haven't got time. Your brother can't...
My brother is a general. And he became a general, fighting for many years and killing many of your enemies. And don't you forget it. I know not, gentlemen, what you intend. Who else must be let blood? Who else is rank? If I myself, there is no hour so fit as Caesar's death's hour, nor no instrument of half that worth as those your swords made rich with the most noble blood of all this world. I do beseech ye, if you bear me hard, now, whilst your purple hands do reek and smoke, fulfill your pleasure. Live 1,000 years, I shall not find myself so apt to die. No place will please me so, no mean of death as here by Caesar, and by you cut off. The choice and master spirits of this age.
Oh, Antony, beg not your death of us. Though now we must appear bloody and cruel, as by our hands in this our present act you see we do, yet see you but our hands, and this the bleeding business they have done. Our hearts you see not. They are pitiful, and pity to the general wrong of Rome, as fire drives out fire, so pity hath done this deed on Caesar.
Your voice shall be as strong as any man's in the disposing of new dignities.
Only be patient till we have appeased the multitude, beside themselves with fear, and then we will deliver you the cause why I, that did love Caesar when I struck him, have thus proceeded.
I doubt not of your wisdom. Let each man render me his bloody hand. First Marcus Brutus do I shake with you. Next Caius Cassius do I take your hand. Now Decius Brutus, yours. Yours, Metellus. Yours, Cinna. And my valiant Casca, yours. Though last not least in love, yours, good Trebonius.
Do you want something?
I'd like a bottle of beer.
Beer's just in the bar.
Oh, all righty. Got a second? 1 second? I want to show you something. Hey, what do you think of that fun?
She's a beauty. She's a he. His name is Swift.
Oh, look what he went and did. He's my lead bird. He's always on top of the perch. You know, if another bump tries to come along and take his place, he really lets him have it.
Even pigeons aren't peaceful.
Well, one thing about them, though, they're very faithful. They get married just like people.
Berta.
And they stay that way till one of them dies.
That's nice.
You see, we will have only 16 marshals' wives in the procession. The extra one, the odd one, will carry one of Her Majesty's lace handkerchiefs on a pillow. Now, I think that'll be a very poetic touch.
A stroke of genius, Your Majesty.
Now, I think we should allow Madame Bernadotte responsibility of this. I think she will look lovely in sky blue.
Sky blue isn't becoming to me. I haven't worn it in years.
Yes, well. Proceed, I will watch.
It's very interesting. But maybe with honest dice, I can make it fast to save his soul. And yours, and yours, and yours. I'm gonna roll these dice. One roll. And on that roll, I'm gonna bet each of you $1,000 against your soul. 1,000 cash against a market for your soul. If I win, all of you show up at the mission tonight. Have I got a bet?
Let me get this. Hold on. Let me get this. If you lose, then you gotta give us each $1,000, huh? But if you win, then we all gotta show up at the Mission Dolls Cabaret?
Save a soul mission, midnight tonight, one meeting.
If you lose, 1,000 apiece?
1,000 apiece. Retro story now concluded, but history of world unfinished. Lovely ladies, kind gentlemen, go home to ponder. What was true at beginning remains true. Pain make man think, thought make man wise, and wisdom make life endurable. So, may August moon bring gentle sleep. Sayonara. I want to know, do you love me or don't you? Because if you don't, then I'm going to have to find a way to live with it. And if you do, then...
Please, Lloyd.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now, I don't want you to tell me anything more or anything less than you feel in the very deepest part of you. Because what you answer to me now is going to affect us for the rest of our lives. Do you love me, Hannah O'Gear, or don't you love me? Thank you.
And, how is Gay Paris?
Well, Gay Paris is not so gay.
Oh, that's too bad. What are you saying?
As a matter of fact, I have no accommodations.
You'll find it impossible to get a hotel room. Maybe I can do something for you at the Adlon Hotel.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Thank you.
Excuse me.
Oh.
All right, Franz. Tell him I'll be right down. Are you in a hurry to get someplace?
No.
Then stay. I won't be too long. And I want to talk to you about a cafe. Will you?
Yes? There's a kind of bird that don't have any legs, so it can't light on nothing. So it has to spend its whole life on its wings in the air. I seen one once. It died and fell to earth. And its body was light blue colored. And it was just as tiny as your little finger. And it was so light in the palm of your hand that it didn't weigh more than a feather. And its wings spread out that wide. And you could see right through them. That's why the hawks don't catch him. Because they don't see him. That's right, Lon. Now up in here right quick. I count 8. I ain't got them keys. I'm gonna take you off at the neck. 1.
You ain't about to take my neck off with that little old popper.
That's 2.
You'd be lucky you hit the wall.
3.
I might get shot up a little bit diving down these stairs. But you're gonna hang anywhere you put it.
4.
You're running a bluff, brethren.
5.
I'm gonna call you.
Go ahead, try it, Lon. 6.
All I gotta do is duck a little bit and you're done.
7. We may all very well be hanged. But decency is worth fighting. We can't live without it. And hiding here, shivering like convicts, when we've a just case to present to the courts, is just another way of dying. And a far less bearable one. I didn't know until this moment what the rightful course to pursue was, but I know it now. Will you trust me?
So if you don't mind, we'll stop this squabbling and I'll present you with some facts.
Yes, sir.
About 3 hours ago, there were several people trampled to death. A policeman was pistol whipped until his face looked like raspberry jam. And the man who represents the person of the President of the United States was almost killed, along with his wife and other members of his party. Now, I don't mind telling you that I was afraid out there this afternoon. But I didn't know what fear was until this meeting got started.
It was outrageous. Yeah, perhaps, Allow me to apologize for it. No, you're very kind, but this is not your concern. But anyway, I don't intend to comply.
Unfortunately, Stanley, I must urge you to do as he says. He is in command. Until Bordeaux.
Until Bordeaux? Yeah. Good night.
This your first visit to this pulqueria?
Yes. It's a nice little place, though. We got a few flies in the pool table. Not too many.
Do you know, senor, where the custom comes from to drink the first litro without stopping?
No, I don't know how that started.
I was just wondering. I do not know either.
Were you?
No, gracias.
You don't have a light for my cigarro?
Seguro, cómo no.
Oh!
I beg your pardon.
Did I startle you?
Who are you?
I'm Natasha.
Oh, well, how do you do? Natasha, please go to bed.
How can I with that man?
You leave this cabin immediately.
Leadership must include a measure of inherent ability to control and direct self-confidence based on initiative, loyalty to superiors, and a sense of pride. Pride. It's far easier to recognize a leader than to define leadership in clear and in universally understood terms. Now, is leadership learned? Is it taught?
Oh, I don't think I can breathe like this much longer.
Have patience. The way is difficult, but it's worth the effort.
Oh.
They say in my country that the centipede has 1,000 legs, but it cannot tap dance.
I don't quite see the connection.
Well, it loses a little something in the translation.
I don't suppose they like the Portuguese any more than we do. Let's see. Perhaps there's some people up there who'd be willing to help us.
No. No one will risk being killed for a dislike. Least of all for our money.
Well, you ask them anyway. Maybe they'll help.
You'll have nowhere to go, no money. You'll starve by the roadway.
And you won't ever be able to see me again, will you, Margaret?
Do not call me so.
Ah, I forgot. Only after dark.
Quint, go, else you will miss him.
And yourself, do you stay?
I'm with the children.
Well, come along with me.
No. I'd rather not be seen with you.
Well, suit yourself. It's anyone move against you first. He'll set up a meeting with someone that you absolutely trust, guaranteeing your safety. And at that meeting, you'll be assassinated. I like to drink wine more than I used to. Anyway, I'm drinking more.
It's good for you, Bob.
I don't know. Your wife and children, are you happy with them?
Very happy.
That's good. I hope you don't mind the way I keep going over this Bassini business.
No, not at all.
It's an old habit. I spend my life trying not to be careless. Women and children can be careless, but not men. There's some butter in the kitchen.
So you're here. Why didn't you answer?
Go get the butter.
I have to hurry. I have a cab downstairs waiting.
Go get the butter.
It makes me crazy.
Once in a while I carry this little darling around. She's almost like a poem. You know, it's all hand done. Etched, you know. Scratched in silver. Oh, she's a beauty. Made for the president of Mexico, and I diverted it for a $100 bill. But it doesn't shoot worth a damn. Some damn fool came along and filed off the top of the front sight there. And you have to sort of play with it. It isn't easy. Have a look at the rope. Not bad. There's one left.
travel far, my little Callao. But we will never leave you, even in the face of our death. The richness of our lives shall be yours. All that I have, all that I've learned, everything I feel, all this and more, I bequeath you, my son. You will carry me inside you all the days of your life. You will make my strength your own. See my life through your eyes, as your life will be seen through mine.
They say why. Willard. Why they wanted to terminate my command.
I was sent on a classified mission, so
It's no longer classified. Is it? Did they tell you?
they told me that you had gone totally insane. And that your methods were unsound.
Are my methods unsound?
I don't see any method at all.
I expected someone like you. What did you expect? Are you an assassin?
I'm a soldier.
You're neither. You're an errand boy, sent by grocery clerks to collect a bill.
After all, our purpose is to make money, isn't it?
Well, our purpose is to avoid having people machine gunning each other in the gas line. You know, I'm awfully disturbed about Reynolds. I want you to go and tell him that he's completely wrong. People are not going to hold still for 12 cents. Tell him I want him to crank it up to 7 and hold it there, and that's the law.
Adam, we are making a mistake. PR is right. The people will accept the 12 cents now because we can blame it on the Arabs.
Arthur, you're missing the point. We are the Arabs.
You see, justice and law, Mr. Detroit, are often just, well, I suppose they could be described as distant cousins, and here in South Africa, they're simply not on speaking terms at all. And I have familiarized myself with your dossier, and I'm afraid that my counsel to you is to just give it up.
Give it up?
Yes.
Because there is nothing to be done. That's what I said to his son when his son was caned, and now his son is dead. That's what I thought about Gordon when he was jailed, and now he is dead because of my neglect. I have known that family for 15 years, Mr. Mackenzie. I cannot give it up.
Yes?
Hello there. Lorenzo, this is my good friend Clark from Kansas. Vermont. Piacere. My heart is filled with much happiness in meeting you, he says. Bet I know what you're thinking, the resemblance, right? I can't believe it. He's the real thing, the original merchandise. When they saw him, they based the movie. Is he like a mafia guy? No. Local businessman importer. That's it. What a kisser. Unbelievable. Clark, this is my uncle, Carmine Sabatini. Uncle Carmine, this is Clark. Hey, you know, you never told me your last name. Kellogg. Kellogg.
Just like the cereal.
Yeah.
Like the breakfast cereal.
You know, your resemblance to the guy. Clark, have a seat.
Bulletproof chair.
Thank you.
How'd you like a nut?
No, thank you. Not for me, Uncle Carmine.
Yeah, okay. Did you ever try Italian coffee?
No.
How would you like to try a little taste?
Yeah, why not?
Huh.
Not for me, Uncle Carmine.
Lorenzo, per favore, 2 espressi.
2 espressos, he says. Mm-hmm. You know, that picture on the wall back there, that wouldn't by any chance be Mussolini.
It ain't Tony Bennett.
It is beyond my imagination.
The function of the Inquisition is to redeem the souls of fallen Christians.
I am not a fallen Christian.
Well, heresy by its nature is insidious. It infects many who presume that they are innocent. But for the soul who has gone away from God, even perhaps without knowing, the way back is full of pain. And the first step is confession.
Torture. Torture may lead one to confess something that is not true.
Well, to be a true believer and unjustly condemned to death, that is the way to glory. To die for the faith in the faith, that soul will certainly see the gates of paradise.
Now, there are those, of course, who do not share my perceptions, it's true. When I say that all my women are dazzling beauties, they object. The nose of this one is too large. The hips of another, they are too wide. Perhaps the breasts of a third, they are too small. But I see these women for how they truly are. Glorious, radiant, spectacular, unperfect, because I am not limited by my eyesight. Women react to me the way that they do, Don Octavio, because they sense that I search out the beauty that dwells within them until it overwhelms everything else. And then they cannot avoid their desire to release that beauty.
To be born.
Oh, Meling, that was just beautiful. Thank you so much. Very thirsty. Your help. Thank you. Well, Mr. Douglas, very good of you to join us. Oh, please tell me, is the devil still pursuing you?
Well, perhaps you could explain to me what you mean by the devil. You seem to be on terms with him.
Well, permit me, Mr. Douglas, to tell you something of the devil as I've come to know him. The devil is that element in human nature that impels us to destroy and debase.
And what are you about upon this island but destruction and debasement?
Oh, well, I can tell you very plainly. No, please don't do that. All right, very good talking
take care
to
of
you.
yourself, Ford.
Yeah, say hello to your dad for me.
You say hi, too.
Yeah. Yeah. You goddamn slut. Who's that? Son of a bitch. Goddamn bitch. Jesus Christ. What the fuck you doing there? Oh, Jesus, it's nice and dark in here. Fuck it, everything. Hey, Nick.
Nick.
Jesus. Why don't you jump for some lights in this place? Every time I come in here, it's hide and go seek. How are you? You gotta tell me the magic word.
All right, I'm gonna do it.
Good, good. Jesus, sweetheart. You're a sweetheart. Bravo. Making sense.
But because of the risk involved, my end's gotta be $6 million.
Operator, I got a nut down here that said just said $6 million. No, it's not paramedics. I think, you all right?
I'm fine.
$6 million? What happened to four?
I'm doing it in my backyard. I'm not gonna go like that. I'm sorry. If you want me to do this, you gotta pay me what's right. It's gotta be that way.
I always pay you what's right.
You always think you pay me what's right. I always know what you pay me. It's not always right. I need this for this.
I like your style. Yeah, well, okay, I understand.
That's what I have to do. I want to pay off the club, the mortgage. I want to own this place free and clear. I want it to be mine. I live the way I want, because after this, no more jobs. This is the last one I'm doing. I'm quitting for good.
How many times you told me that in 25 years? I mean, I'm going to believe that when the pigs eat my brother, right?
I'm done. I'm done, no more.
Well, okay. Hope she's worth it.